Good morning all of you. Today we will go for the next part of our subject, that is sanitary engineering. So after the water has been consumed, it has to be suitably disposed of. And also the other waste from the society are also to be carried and disposed of at suitable places so as to protect the public health. That means the end of water supply scheme is the starting point of sanitary project. So the main purpose of sanitation is to maintain such environment which will not affect the public health in general. Therefore, the sanitation aims at the creation of such condition of living which will not result into serious outbreak of epidemic. Or in other words, it is a preventive measure for the preservation of health of community in general. Next, we will discuss about some terms related to sanitary engineering. So, the various terms are divided into following categories, that is bacteria, refuse, sewer, invert and sewerage. So now we will discuss in detail about these terms. So first one is bacteria. So as you know, these bacteria are the microscopic unicellular organism, and these are generally divided into three types. First one is aerobic bacteria. So aerobic bacteria require light and oxygen for their survival. And next one is anaerobic bacteria. So these anaerobic bacteria do not require light and oxygen for their existence. They do not require. Third one is facultative bacteria. So these bacteria can exist in presence or absence of oxygen, but generally they grow in a rapid manner in the absence of air. Next one is refuse. So refuse is the term which is used to indicate the rejected or leftover material, and it is generally divided into 5 categories such as, first one is garbage, sewage, storm water, subsoil water and sewage. So what is garbage? So garbage is used to indicate the dry refuse, and it generally includes decayed fruits, vegetables, grass, leaves, paper pieces, etc. Second one is sewage. So sewage is used to indicate the liquid waste from the community, which includes discharge from kitchen, latrines, urinals, industrial waste and storm water. Next one is types of sewage. So sewage may be of following types. So first one is combined sewage. So combined sewage indicates the combination of sanitary sewage and storm water with or without industrial waste. Second one is crude or raw sewage. So this indicates the sewage that is not treated. Third one is dilute or weak sewage. So this term is used for sewage containing less suspended solid matter. Then domestic or sanitary sewage. This indicates sewage which are mainly derived from residential or business building, institution, etc. And it may or may not contain storm water. Next is dry weather flow. This indicates the normal flow of sewage during dry season of the year. Then fresh sewage. So fresh sewage is used to indicate the sewage which has been recently originated. Then industrial sewage. Industrial sewage is used to indicate the sewage in which the industrial wastes are mainly present. Then septic sewage. Septic sewage indicates the sewage which is undergoing the treatment process. Next, wet weather flow. This indicates the normal flow of sewage during rainy season of the year. So these are different types of sewage. Then third type of refuse is storm water. So storm water is used to indicate the rainwater of the locality. Then next type of refuse is subsoil water. So subsoil water indicates the groundwater which will enter into the sewer through leaks or through the leaky joints. Last one is sewage. Sewage is used to indicate the waste water from bathroom, kitchen, etc., which does not create any bad smell. So next important term is sewer. So this is all about your different types of refuge. Then we will discuss about the next important term, that is sewer. So sewer is the underground conduits through which sewage is conveyed or carried are known as your sewers. Similarly, as in case of your water supply, the pipe is a conduit which will carry the water. So here the conduit which carry the sewage is known as sewer. So there are different types of sewer. First one is branch or submain sewer. So this term is used to indicate the sewer which obtain its discharge from few laterals and deliver it to the main sewer. Okay. Second one is combined sewer. So this sewer which carries domestic sewage and storm water is known as your combined sewer. Third one is common sewer. The sewer on which all the inhabitants have equal legal right is known as a common sewer. Then depressed sewer. So when an obstruction or obstacle is there, the sewer is constructed lower than the adjacent section of this sewer to overcome the obstruction or obstacle. So such a section of sewer is known as depressed sewer. Then intercepting sewer. So intercepting sewer is used to indicate the sewer which intercept the discharge from a number of main sewer and it carries the flow to the point of treatment and disposal. Then lateral sewer. So lateral sewer is the sewer which obtain its discharge directly from the building is known as lateral sewer. Then main sewer. Main sewer is used to indicate the sewer which obtain its discharge from few branch sewers. So from branch or submain sewer, the sewage is carried to the main sewer. So main sewer will obtain its discharge from few branch or submain sewer. Then outfall sewer. The length of main sewer between the connection of the lowest branch and final point of disposal is known as an outfall sewer. Then relief or overflow sewer. The sewer which is used to carry the excess discharge from an existing sewer is known as a relief sewer. Then trunk sewer. So trunk sewer obtain its discharge from two or more main sewer. Okay, so these are different types of sewer. The third important term is invert. So, sorry, not third, this is the fourth important point, that is invert. So, invert is the lowermost level or surface of a sewer. And the invert levels are to be carefully checked for the proper functioning of the sewer line. Then next important point is sewerage. So the sewerage is the entire science of collecting and carrying sewage by water carriage system through sewer. So that is known as your sewerage. And the sewage thus collected and conveyed is taken to a suitable place for its disposal. So this is all about the different terms which are generally used in sanitation engineering. So in the next class we will discuss about the collection and conveyance of refuse. Thank you.